Sedalia, boy.
If you are interested in sponsoring an episode of Boys in the Woods, message us today.
This episode of Boys in the Woods is brought to you by Ray's Processing on Highway 50, 8 miles east of Sedalia. Family owned since 91. Call 660-343-5766 for all your processing needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, it's Monday morning, and we're going back over to pick up the rest of the dozer job logs. Gary gets backed in here, and then the landowner's gonna scoop him up with a skid steer and bring him right over. While they're doing that, I gotta go work on the pre-hauler. Another swivel went out on that truck. This one's a return line. Took it into our buddies over here at Key Hydraulic in Sedalia. No charge. Them guys take such good care of us. Thanks, fellas. So now I'm gonna head back to Slater and put this sucker back together. It's right next to the swivel we took off the other day. The one we took off the other day was the main line though, and it was so big, it's hard to get any wrenches in there. Oh, it was a pain. This was a lot easier. Hopefully it goes back together that easy. Stay tuned, boys. Stay tuned. Look at this. Look at this. You never know what you're going to see in Missouri, boys. This on Highway 65. Sheep shit. Just north of I-70. You're not supposed to park there, pal. He's got to unhook that car because he can't get her backed up. I'm going to try to stop some traffic. I was flashing my lights and waving my arm out the window, getting everybody to slow down. I'm worried there's gonna be a pileup down there. That there next to the hole is a big swivel. See it up there with the screw in it? That's the one we changed last week. And then I've taken this one out, changing it this week. We had to take all three of them out to change that big one. Wish I'd known this was gonna start leaking. I had to meet Dusty over at a place we were looking at some walnut. And this guy had one of the most beautiful places I ever seen. It was built on an old rock quarry. So we're gonna use the Timber Tracker app. I've been using this for years. It's a great app if you're bidding on timber. If you're looking for timber and they want a price or something. You can figure out all your footage right here on this app. Watch how easy this works.
Yeah, I can do like an A grade, B grade, C grade.
So I put A, B, C in there. You can put whatever grade you want, whatever tree type you want. And so I put in the length of the first cut log and the diameter. And then we estimate what the rest of the cuts will be.
If you had a hat in your hand, 8 would be at the top of the hat.
8 wood?
Yeah. You can get a 9.
A 9. There. Push for the 9.
9/16.
Okay. And then 16. Yeah, a 14 and a 12. Yeah.
All right. 8/8.
So that's an 8/14 on the second cut, 8/14 on the third cut. Put it in there. Then hit next tree. And we drive over to the next tree.
You got B or C?
There was some pretty good walnut on there.
All right.
And thanks to the Timber Tracker app, we was able to figure out how much footage we thought would be there.
All right.
We measure the circumference, and then on that card, it's got a scale on it to change it to diameter. So that makes it a lot easier for us. There's the total footage. I kind of messed up on the grade, but we took 40% of the C and put it with the lumber. This app is phenomenal. If you're a logger, download Timber Tracker today. We're back over at Slater, and we're getting ready to sweat it up, boys. We got in a good pile of hackberries. They were long, fairly decent size on most of them. And we had a cameraman with us. Old cousin Braden showed up. Couple of leaning limbs there. Basswoods, whatever you want to call it. Yo, Dusty, what are you doing?
Fixing lunch.
Fixing lunch. I'm gonna eat mine now. We picked a whole coffee can of blackberries. Took them to Aunt Carolyn. She gonna make us up a cobbler. We gotta keep these logs coming out. Uncle John's right on us, boy. He don't take no breaks.
Oh yeah, I drink that water, old man.
And he gets to listen to it from all of us. Now here's the country boy Rubik's Cube. Old cousin Braden finally figured her out. What'd it take you, 10 minutes?
About 5.
Now this leaned over the property line. There's a fence right behind it. So we were gonna pull it and cut it. Dusty's getting it hooked up. As he pulled on it tight. I can stay all the way down to China. We found out we could get a little more out of it if we just pulled it over. We dug another 2 or 3 foot off that sucker. Isn't that crazy? So it just silted in. You haven't even seen a root sticking out yet. We might be able to get another 2 foot out of it. All right, come on.
Good Lord.
So me and Braden get over the fence, and Dusty goes ahead and uproots it. Pretty good log. Avador. Sure got hot this week. We was really sweating it out. But we was able to get quite a few logs out. Got in a good mess of hackberries, some decent sized pin oaks. These hackberries were all on the creek, so it was in the shade, it wasn't really all that bad. This is the biggest one that was down there. The only trouble with them hackberries is all them flares. Well, that's all I got for you guys this week. It was a real scorcher, but we was able to get through. Next week, the weather looks like it's going to be pretty good. So we'll have to see what we get done. I want to give a special thanks to our new sponsor, Ray's Processing, just east of Sedalia. Check them out. Thanks to Will Banks Farms and Thogmartin Construction. And as always, thanks to you guys for watching. Love the support. Keep it coming, baby. And we'll see you next time. Bye.